Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Mister. My beautiful wife is Cakes. My loving family is Eminem. Collectively, we're Marriage and Marijuana. We got five on it. We got us on it. Hell, we all on it. Long as we all on it is authentic and real. Y'all are us, we're y'all, no separation. We stand 10 toes, but we throw up that five. Because five makes a strong, unified fist. And we are a strong, unified front. This is Eminem's family house. All are welcome. Most come as friends, some leave as family. Which one will you be? When in doubt, holler out, I got five on it. And I'm sure somebody holler back, we all on it. What's up, Marquay? What's up, Chef? Today, we just gonna do a shout out, give inspiration to one another. So anybody want to shout anybody out in particular, or just want to come up and give they inspiration for the week, give some motivation to somebody for the week, some words of encouragement, please let's do so. Please let's do so. We get up here, we joke about things, we talk about all type of serious issues and not some serious issues. So now let's just motivate each other. Let's just give some words of encouragement. You can come up, shout out whoever you want to shout out, give any words, any type of words of encouragement you want to. In fact, I implore all of you to at least do it, even if you don't show your face. So on that note, I'm gonna say good morning again. I'm glad all of us are in this number. God saw fit to keep us in this number. I'm gonna drop this link, and please, as always, if you got it, light it. So I really I'm I'm in a good space this morning. I'm feeling refreshed, energized, and most of all, I feel blessed. I feel blessed. Some people didn't wake up. Some people woke up in pain. Some people woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I woke up in a great spirit, a great mood.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Bear with me for a minute. What's what's up, like mother, like daughter? I had to say grace real fast. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm just great. I'm just happy to be blessed. Feeling any pain this morning. My mind is clear. I'm focused. As of right now, I have no worries. Um, so I'm good right now, and I just want to shout out. I'm gonna shout out God. I'm gonna shout out God for allowing me to see another day, allowing those that woke up to be alive to see another day, and those of us that intertwine with each other. I mean, I'm shouting out the big guy for allowing us to have this interaction again.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You'll get first.
Nah, I take it. Yeah. So anybody want to step up, shout somebody out, give some words of encouragement? Please, I implore that you do. I'm dropping the link in the chat. Well, even if you ain't got a shout out, even if you just want to say some kind words. Like Mother says, nothing like a clear mind. Shout out God. Amen to that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. God is awesome and mighty. Awesome and mighty. I like to who else would I like to shout out? I like to shout out Cakes. Cause I know no matter what, when I wake up or throughout the course of the day, I'ma have somebody right there, to bounce my crazy ideas off of, to have stimulating and enjoyable conversation with. So shout out to Cakes. I gotta shout out my lovely, lovely wife. Eating French toast sticks right now. Anybody want to shout? Anybody out? Anybody want to get some words of encouragement? Once again, I do implore that you do. Please share us out if you can. Yes, ma'am, like Mother. That's my wife. I love her to death. I love her to life, but the old adage is, I love you to death, but I love her to life. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. and Cakes. How y'all doing?
I'm fine, like Mother. Miss Cece, but I'm still gonna call you like Mother.
I wanted to come up. How you doing, beautiful queen?
How you doing?
Pee in my face.
Stuff in her face.
I wanted to come up here with my daughter. She on virtual school, but I'm gonna shout my little princess out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's
My little princess, my daughter.
That's what's up. Hey, princess, little daughter. How you doing?
She in virtual class trying to learn and get them little brain cells working.
Hey, that's what's up. Education always. That's a great thing. That's a great
going.
thing.
Virtual school is very challenging, so
yeah.
Yeah, I want to shout her out because she my little rock, man. Like for real. This little girl got me through a lot. So I'm gonna shout her out. She blushing now. She blushing now. But I'm gonna shout her out though, for real. Even though we go through rough times over here, like you said, your wife right there, my daughter right here. You know what I'm saying? Every time I turn over, she the first one to say good morning. She the first one on the knees, thanking God with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And like, I'm sorry, hold on, mister. Your wife touched my heart yesterday when she say, you got a date with your daughter every Sunday. I broke down crying. Like, she right. I do go on a date every Sunday.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I don't look at, y'all got, it's different to have a mate. You know what I'm saying? Of course it is. But I take my daughter for granted. She is my date. She is my, you know what I'm saying? That's my little girl. So
I think that's a beautiful thing. I think more parents and children should have dates with each other. Dinner dates, lunch dates, dinner dates. I think that's a beautiful thing.
I was in someone's chat. I don't know who it was, but it was a couple days ago, and they had like a panel up, and it was a mixed crowd, like guys and girls. And this guy, I think he was 28 years old. He said he take his daughter. I think she's about 5 or 6. He take her out to fine restaurants and show her like finer things, so she can know when she grow up her standards. When she dated a guy, like she'll tell the guy, "Oh, I don't want Burger King. My dad took me to Morton Steakhouse or something."
Mm-hmm.
Wow, oh my gosh, like, yeah, take your kids out on dates. Show
Yeah,
them.
it's more so about the bond and just letting them know that you care for them, you love them, you emotional attachment. I mean, um, nothing. There's no relationship I think that can ever replace a child and a parent. Not really. I
That's
don't
your
think
mother and
so.
daughter.
Yeah, mothers and daughters is something special.
Yep.
And that's what I want her to understand, that she can trust me and she can confide in me and she's not getting judged by me. You know, I make it very clear that we are not friends because we're not friends yet. You
Right.
know, I am the mother.
A teenager, Missy said. Wait till she get a little bit older.
Yes, because I need her to know that the footsteps that you're following is not mine. I need you to make your own footprints because I don't want you to be nothing like me. We never want our kids to be like us, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
So I need her to understand that I may make mistakes because we all do. We all human. My daughter watch me every single day. It's just me and her. You know what I'm saying? We moved to a whole nother state, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm just saying it's really just me and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I want her to understand that I'm making these mistakes so you won't have to. You know, like seriously. You know, I don't lie to my daughter. I tell her the truth. You know, a lot of parents out here lying to their kids. I don't lie to Tamila about nothing. I want her to know what STDs is. I want her to know what a rapist is. I want her to know what a thief is. You understand what I'm saying? I want her to know
Yeah.
Santa Claus ain't real. It ain't no tooth fairy. I tell her these things not for her to crush her childhood, no, but for her to know the real world. You understand?
Right.
So at 8 years old, I know my daughter is not an average 8-year-old, but that's because I made her like that. You understand? Not because of course I wanted her to enjoy. She enjoys being a kid. Of course she do. Yes, she does. She enjoy being a kid. But what she's not gonna do is enjoy being foolish. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm not allowing her. She know she know the whole meaning of Christmas for real. I don't know if everybody else know, but she know the true meaning behind Christmas. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So she not getting excited about no white man coming down, no, because she know what the white man was really doing when he came in that household. And that's not to throw shade towards another race because I love all race and my daughter sees no color. But I'm trying to get y'all to understand that she know her history. She know that she already know that she a princess. She know her mama a queen, and she know her father is a king. Not because that's his last name, but he truly a king. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's just I wish that us as the human race, not just the color or nothing, but as the human race can follow the true rules and the true laws. You understand what I'm saying? Versus following everything that's man-made or man-written. You understand? So
Right. Yeah,
I'm
until you can get comfortable with being uncomfortable, it'll never happen. So as long as it's something that makes us comfortable, we'll continue to go along with it. No one likes to be uncomfortable, and that's the sad part about it.
you're right. You're 100% right. And that's why I say what I say all the time. I want her to know the true meaning of living life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to smell the air and be thankful for nature and be thankful for the trees and be thankful for the sunrise and the stars. And you understand what I'm saying? People just, I don't know. We get blindsided because of materials and
Yeah. Um. What they say. Give me a trinket Don't give me the truth.
Right. Exactly. Thank you for saying that. So, and that's the part that scared me about people. You rather somebody lie to you to make you feel good than to tell you the truth so you can acknowledge what's wrong. And you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People tell me what I'm doing wrong because it's not you. Everybody thinks somebody putting them down, right? Tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. Okay? I'm not worried about he say, she say, saying, oh, they criticizing you and they making you no. Because if you could tell me the angle that I'm not seeing and you telling me how I can go the right way, why not take that? You understand what I'm saying? People get so upset with somebody telling them that they're doing something wrong. Please tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Please
Yeah,
tell me.
yeah,
Please.
yeah. That's the only way. You may save my life by telling me that. Know what I mean?
Yeah, because and that's another thing, and I ain't gonna hit too much on the topic, but I've been through a lot in my life for these little years I've been on this planet. You understand? And I'm really learning how to let God lead my life. And I'm not trying to make this a biblical thing, right? But I'm being serious. I'm really learning how to let this man just lead. I'm really learning how not to care about nothing because he's gonna take care of it for me. I don't know how I'm paying these bills over here, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Look, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm paying these bills. Okay, I really don't. When I go to work, it's a prayer like, am I gonna make 100? Oh Lord Jesus, make 100. You understand? So by the time the first come around and it's time to pay rent, lights, gas, her insurance, my insurance, put food in the house, hey, all that be done. I'll be like, oh, and I only got $15 in my pocket. I'll be like, oh Lord, oh thank you. Cause I don't know how, hold on, and then got enough to put 5 on it. You hear me? Hello.
I
Like,
feel you.
and then hold on, got enough to take her to Chuck E. Cheese for and then put $5 in there and you got 30 coins. Girl, go crazy. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I refuse to live my life being upset by what another human saying about me, especially another woman. She got a coochie and she bleed. Oops, sorry, and she bleed like me, and she got this girl bad. I wish I would get mad because you driving a better car. First off, tell me how you got the better car, sister. Help me. Help me.
Okay. I know that's right.
Let me tell you something. Every time I walk past a beautiful queen, I see something that I like on her. Oh, baby, I love your shoes. Oh, baby, I love your nails. Oh, but I need to uplift my queens because we ain't forgot. We really have. We ain't forgot.
And you know, that's a great point.
That is a wonderful point. Woman empowerment. I'm having a meeting today about that too. I got some things going on with my channel. I'm doing another shameless plug, Cakes Coffee Convo. Please check me out. You guys, I've been very behind because life do happens, but you're absolutely right, like mother. Like you're touching so many points. You're touching so many points. Like not to get on everything you talked about, but yeah, we rock. We do make the world go around, not the men.
Wait a minute.
And we definitely need to remember that and not be, offended or envying each other because there's no point. Help each other out. Help a sister out, like you said, right? There's no point in trying to be envious and looking at the person like, what she got? You can have it too. I always say that.
Exactly. I had to tell him, no, it's not. 6 times 2 is not no 36. Okay. This the thing, right? I ain't gonna see. I can run my mouth all day. I'm an Aries, so I'm gonna make this real short, right? So my child father. This is what I wanted to tell y'all yesterday when y'all was live. My child father been incarcerated my daughter whole life, basically. Okay. When she was 18 months, he went in. He did 70 months. I waited for him. Okay, whatever. I was being loyal. Did what I had to do as a woman. Okay, bam. Okay, my daughter 8 years old now. The fool went back to jail. He been in jail now for 7 months. Okay. I'm telling him. Nah, I ain't with him no more. We ain't doing that. I'm waiting on him. We ain't doing that no more. I'm done. I was with my baby daddy for 13 years. Okay. So we ain't doing that. I'm waiting for you no more and all that. We ain't doing that no more, right? So this is what I tell my daughter every day. Your father is showing you what type of man that you, regardless if you think, my daughter tell me all the time, why do I have to talk to him? What I need to talk to him for? Because she's turning into her own now. She's growing into her own personality and her own body and her own spirit now. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she's becoming herself. She's becoming a black queen now because she like to speak her mind. Yes, yes. Okay. So here come mommy, because at the end of the day, I can't allow you to disrespect that king because that's your father. You understand? Regardless if he's in the household or not, that's your father. And I need you to respect this father because that's your father. You understand? Okay, cool. Because my daddy left at 10. I wasn't able to talk to him. I wasn't able to see him. He wasn't there to hug me. He wasn't there to hold me. And this is why my baby father is my baby father, because he was everything that I was looking for in a man because my father wasn't there. You understand? Okay. So we're not gonna raise mine like that. You're gonna talk to your daddy and you're gonna tell him why you mad. You're gonna tell him why you hurt. You're gonna tell him why. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't able to do that. And the fact that she talked to her father every day. Okay, every day she talked to him. He gets mad. He gets mad at me, y'all, because I won't tell her it's a chance for mommy and daddy to be back together. Why do that when I show her what a woman can do? I waited for your father for that's 5.5 years.
Yeah.
I show her how to be dedicated to a man. I show her how to keep a household clean. I showed her how to cook. I showed her how to work. I did my part. You came home and you played her, not me. You ain't played me because I knew your bitch ass was gonna play me. Sorry, but you played your daughter. You didn't play me.
That's what they don't think about sometimes. That's being selfish.
That's wow. That's a. I'm glad you still encourage the relationship and for her to, yeah, I mean, express how she feel to him and not just navigate away from him like so many mothers do and fathers do navigate away from their children and so forth and so on as well. But I'm encouraged that it's still some people such as yourself that despite what's going on with you and the father, you still encourage that bonding relationship with the daughter.
Yeah, because they still need their father.
Yeah, I
They
totally
still
agree.
need their father, regardless of what's going on in their lives.
Yes, she gonna run out there.
Both parents. They still need the both parents that made them.
She gonna run out there and try to find a man because she looking for some love that ain't even that. You understand? No. Let me tell you something. My baby daddy got a child before his oldest son is 15 now. Okay, which means I was there in this baby life when he was like 2 or 3. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing of this is he got a boy and you got a girl. You already showing him how to be a man because you've been in and out of prison his whole life. Okay, it's not too much that mother can do. Okay, and then let me say this. Me and his baby mama, his first baby mama, we cool. That's my girl. I rock with her. She need money on the light bill, I got it. If I need something, she got me. The baby needs shoes or whatever. We all together. It is. We had our little beef at the beginning because we thought we was fighting over some good stuff, but that ain't even that.
Okay, Miss Tree Lynn says, when will a man learn how to be dedicated to a woman?
What was it?
When is a man gonna learn to be how to be dedicated to a woman?
How to be dedicated to a woman. When is a man gonna learn that? You as a man, you need to answer that.
Honestly, we already know, and we will be dedicated to someone that we deem is, I mean, dedicatable to.
Get into detail though.
It's just like, I mean, we may be with somebody, right? We may be all, I ain't gonna say all in. We may really like the person, have feelings or whatever, but 9 times out of 10, if it's not the person that we deem that we feel we should be dedicated to, that's worthy of us stopping cheating and all the other stuff, is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen until we meet that person. No matter how good the other person is.
What about once you do meet that person and you're still not being dedicated right away? Does like how does that still make sense?
I mean, we gotta see if you're the right person.
Speak on it, Queen. Yes. How do that work?
Because we have to make sure you're the right person, and if we still doing it, then you're not the right person to us.
How long we gotta wait to find out?
You don't have to stick around and wait.
How long I got?
I'm not putting that on the ladies. Y'all don't have to stick around and wait. It's up to you. Once you see the pattern and see what's going on, you can be out.
True. Very true. But sometimes us women don't want to, because I know women is more emotional. Guys is way more emotional these days too. But I think women, we not only do we like to fix stuff and like not necessarily make guys a project, but we always think we can make this dude better.
Y'all,
no matter what.
Y'all thinking be off. Y'all, we don't need y'all to make us better. Y'all can bring the best out of us. We don't need y'all to try to change us and do this and that. Y'all can encourage us to bring what we already have
and
into the forefront. What?
Speaking of change, you guys can't try to change us women neither. Because when me and him first got together, with me and Mr. He tried to change me so much, you guys. It just wasn't happening. Like, you can't just walk into my life.
Hold on.
No. We're going to speak. You can't just walk into my life and expect me to be this person that you picked out of a magazine or you saw in an old movie. Like, I am who I am, and you get to know the person that you want to get to know.
See, okay.
You don't go into the relationship trying to change stuff, especially not right away.
Okay, now,
if you really want to be with that person, no, because I'm addressing what you said, because we had these conversations a lot.
Yeah, but
because we've been together for a while, and Mr. definitely was a ladies' man, still is.
No, I'm not.
He's an entertainer.
I know ladies.
And we've been together and married for some time, but you think it's peachy? It wasn't. So I'm just asking because it's put out there. I just wanted to elaborate a little bit.
Okay, and now let me elaborate upon what you said, because it has to. I have to show both aspects of it. I didn't come in trying to change. I came in telling you.
You straight told me.
I came in saying
when we had our intimate talks and stuff. We really was really into each other.
I just wanted you to know what I like.
Focused on nothing else. Those conversations
I wanted
matter.
you to know what I liked.
Huh?
I wanted you to know what I liked and how I was and what I was used to and what I would accept. I am telling the truth.
Maybe about what you will accept.
And what I like.
Because he didn't like me smoking at first.
I didn't.
But but you smoked before me.
That don't mean I like my woman smoking.
Yeah. I understand.
I don't need my woman to do everything I do.
Yeah.
So this was like, that's okay. So that was my child's father problem, right? Yes. Hold on, y'all.
Yes, ma'am. My first husband tried to change me. In hindsight, I should have changed some things, but I wasn't on his timing. And is it really? I mean, just because we give information, it's not really changing. Sometimes we may see things that could be tweaked a little bit. And if we make a suggestion or say something, it's definitely not us trying to change you, I don't think. Yeah.
I'm just listening.
I don't think it's changing. Now, if I came in and said, "Oh, you gonna wear this? You gonna start wearing your hair like this?"
You kind of did. You kind of did.
I don't know about all that.
Down to the nail polish color, girls.
I just told
down to the nail polish color. Like, are you kidding me? I'm a Taurus. I am my own woman, married or not. We wasn't even married yet.
I just told you what I like. It was simple suggestions.
I took what he said and I just.
It was simple suggestions.
I'm a full-blown teacher, a nurse, a mama, the daddy. I'm everything over here. Yeah. Okay, but this is what I wanted to say. My baby daddy, he did that though. He tried to He told me I was too loud. He told me he did. I swear to God, he told me I was too loud. He told me my nails was too long. He told me my lashes used to be too long. He used to like he tried to change a lot. And see, that's the thing though. I try to tell him, you can't change. Now you can make your listen, everybody can have their little opinion. But boy, this is how I was when you first met me, and you was like barking all over me. Arr, 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 arr. You was all over me, boy. So how you not like? How you gonna try to change something that you did? You really did like it because you was all over me because this is how I looked at it and this is how I act. Like this is me.
Pretty much. But
So
we did grow together though, because I definitely grew and blossomed. I was very young. I'm still quite young, but I was very, very young. You know, like still learning a whole lot. So, you
and see,
know,
I may have missed it. How long y'all been together?
17 years in a couple of days.
All right,
See,
we have wedding anniversary coming up. We've been married for going on 11 years, basically 11 years. We
Married 11, together basically 17.
yeah, 11, 17, 11, 11, all that good stuff.
Lies just say so true. When my hubby met me, I was so wild in a good way.
You still wild,
Pacific
Lions.
Bell said it's also different when you get into a relationship young. My ex-husband and I did not have the tools to make a marriage work at 20. I believe that too.
That is so. Who said that?
Pacific Bell. I believe that too.
That is you absolutely Pacific Bell.
Then there was no love. I love you is loud. I love them lashes if it's not a problem.
I gotta get my phone so I can read.
Then there was no love. Oh, because he tried to change.
Yes.
Okay.
I get what she's saying. Yes. Exactly. Love me. For me.
My ex was terrible. I was holding back and accepting him because the love. After the love was gone, I let it rip. But why put yourself through that? You gotta love yourself more. So if it was like that, you should have just dipped.
Did you share it?
I ready, man. Can you love somebody so much and you get lost and forget to love yourself?
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot.
Definitely. And it happens a lot too.
I just started. Listen, I packed up all my stuff and left Detroit when that man told me he wasn't coming home to me and my daughter. So confused and so bottled up in me and him, I forgot real life who CC was. I forgot.
It happens.
Oh, Pacific Bell say, are you saying no, you can't get caught up loving somebody so much you forget to love yourself? Or you shouldn't? Wait a minute.
Okay. You definitely shouldn't, but it happens. You don't want it to happen, but it definitely happens.
You can't love someone else without loving yourself first. I believe you can't love nobody correctly without loving yourself first. I do believe that.
Bingo. I believe that also. But I do get what she's saying. It's hard. How can you love somebody and you ain't loving yourself first? But that's how it started in the beginning. Like I said, it was 13 years. So it was just the first 5 years was great. And then it's just, I guess life just happened, you know what I'm saying? He got caught up in them streets. He was always in the streets, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. He loved the streets more than he loved me. That was the damn problem. That's still the problem. He loved the streets more than he loved himself. He loved the idea of ideal money. See, I don't want ideal money. That ain't shit. It ain't gonna work if it's an idea. It's just the idea of having $1 million but never getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Tree Lynn, sorry to hear about that, but definitely glad you around to tell your story.
Man, that is messed up.
Yeah, I wish you would have been able to.
You're a very strong.
I can't.
Just left in March. You very strong, girl. You know that. Self-love is my issue. That's a lot of our ladies' issues. That's why we got to keep uplifting each other. But you got that, because it's so hard. Women talk about leaving relationships where they're broken or hurt, like physically and stuff, and they just can't. They don't know how. They scared. So I commend you for that, because that's hella hard, and it takes courage. It takes courage to move across state with your baby too. Like mother,
Yeah.
that takes courage too.
I I know your world probably crashed or halted. I know you had to feel some real pain when he said he's not coming home to you. How, if you don't mind, how at that moment, if you can, how did you feel?
Did it mute? What happened?
I told y'all I was being a teacher. My bad. What happened?
Oh, my bad, my bad.
What you say? Tell me again. I'm sorry. What happened?
I was just asking if you can, if you mind, if you don't want to, by no means. At that moment when he said he's not coming home to you and your child, how did you feel at that moment?
At that moment when he was saying it,
Yes.
I was telling him he lying. I was just, you know what I'm saying? My voice automatically started trembling. My heart started feeling heavy. You know what I'm saying? I got the sweating. You know what I'm saying? This is the body, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But I was like, in my mind, I was in denial. I'm like, boy, you sound stupid. I'm like, you coming home.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe it because I'm like, you've been telling me for the last 70 months you coming home. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give y'all the whole story though, but just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yes, man. Yes, you are a survivor, Miss
Is West
Treeland.
Coast Bells in here still? Because I remember we was talking last night, and I meant to ask West Coast Bells a question, because they have a channel too. But we met them on Gagging with Jason Lee, because we be watching Jason Lee's channel together. He funny, y'all, if y'all haven't checked it out yet. He come on Tuesdays. But we missed him this week. But if you still in here, right? I know she said something. I think it was Ty.
Yeah, they there.
I think it was Ty. You said something about your husband and something about his male part. Like something happened with his male part, but something. I don't know.
I don't remember that part.
And it was your first husband. I know he was talking about like ex relationships and stuff.
They've been married for 54. That's great.
54 years?
That was Misha.
Oh, okay, that was Misha. My fault. I know it was one of you ladies.
What was the question?
Well,
Okay,
yeah, it's the ball skin.
Are you coming in to tell the story? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm about to drop the link for you.
What story she about to tell us?
That's what's up.
Huh?
What story she about to tell us?
About her ex.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here she go. Let me bring it up.
You might want to mute your camera, like mother.
Okay.
I mean, mute your thing if it might get explicit. I know you in school.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Misha. Do I gotta unmute it?
Is it muted? I can't even see.
Okay, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Yes. Good morning.
Okay. Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
I was telling them, y'all know how we met in Jason's Lee channel. And I was telling them, I was trying to tell them the story. I know it was one of you girls because they're twins. They're cute. And I was listening to the story, and I know you said something about your ex-husband's balls, and I don't remember the rest. I just know it was something with the balls.
Okay, so here it goes. In every relationship, you have things that you don't like about a person. You have things that you love about a person. You never love everything about a person.
Right.
So in this particular situation, I married him because I was on a okay, so let me just give a little backstory. Okay, so when I was 16, I had a baby. She was killed by her father.
Mm.
I
Sorry to
told
hear
myself,
that.
okay, the next time around, I'm gonna, do it different. She passed away at 4 months. And I'm like, okay, next time I'm gonna do it different. So I get married at 19 to someone who I had bad sex with. It wasn't necessarily the best. I figured out how to get it because I'm a woman, but you know, I figured out that I had better sex with other people, down the line during my marriage. But that's a whole different story. I told you I brought a kid into the marriage last night, but
Right.
I get into that. But the issue was the issue was that he had a botched penis surgery. And I looked past all of that, okay? And that's huge because it's sexual, and
Uh,
that's glue for the puzzle,
can I
you
ask you a
know.
question real fast?
hmm
Um, you said a botched penis surgery. Was he trying to fix something or was he trying to add something?
No, see, when he was, this is why I said on Jason Lee. He, when he was a baby, he came out, he peed sideways, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, and so the doctors tried to fix it, and in fixing it, I guess they removed some of the skin from his penis, and they pulled up some of the ball skin onto his shaft. And
Mm.
so, yeah, so as he got more grown up and older, it didn't grow as penis skin; it was ball skin up
Mm.
his shaft. Okay, and so on balls, there's hair. There,
That's wow.
and so And so I accepted this, because I'm like, okay, this is not the most important thing about our relationship. He's respectful, he's spiritual, he loves his family, he loves mom. This is somebody that I can build some things with. But he did try to change me, and he did try to treat me like I wasn't good enough for him. And I'm like, you got me twisted. I'm fine. I'm smart out here. You crazy. I'm a whole grown ass woman and I'm doing things. And so I let him have it. I'm like, hey, I mean, you want to act like you better than me, but I've been accepting this ball skin all the way down, your penis, for all of this time. So that's why when I said, I was like, when the love was gone, I let her rip, because it was time. Sometimes people have to be um given a reality check, you
Okay.
know.
So you say you would throw that back up in his face?
I hit him with it. I was like, I was living in a $500,000 home when I met you. I found you in basically the slums, and I'm accepting of everything because of you. But you want to come in this situation acting like you better than
Right.
you got this ball skin up and down your penis.
Right. No.
No way. So yeah, I mean, and we were married for 17 years. We
Wow.
had one we had one child, and then the shenanigans started, and I got pregnant with my son who was not his. He tried to forgive me. We went almost 10 more years
Wow.
Wow.
after
Goodness.
after that. And it ended badly. We spent a lot of time breaking up. So, my advice to anybody is that if you are in a relationship that's toxic, the best thing to do, even if it's for a little while, is to remove yourself from the situation, because time is something that you can never get back. You'll never regret spending time by yourself, but you will regret spending time that you cannot get back with someone who really doesn't love you or have your best interest at heart.
Mm. Yeah.
That's a good info.
Yeah, I agree. Damn. But I'm still trying to see how could he go 10 more years without actually forgiving with harboring it. I can't I can't see that.
It's how bad. We got married. I was 19. He was almost 21, or he may have even been 21, and we spent time growing up together. So, in his efforts to try to make me into what he wanted me to be, I did change, but I changed it to something more that he didn't want me to be. So
Welcome to
yeah, he he tried to forgive, but there were a lot of arguments, and it got more and more toxic anytime that we had an argument. It's, oh, you a hoe, this, all kinds of things that, of course, even though I did what I did, I'm not about to accept somebody in my face calling me names,
right. I
you know.
understand that.
So, yeah, so it lined up. It shook out the way it shook out, and he did try, but it was a really bad try because we didn't have, like my sister Ty said, we didn't have the tools to make it work. We attacked each other instead of attacking the problem.
Ah,
You
But it's a
know.
and
whole piece to this mission. Misha,
Uh-huh.
I got to come in and tell the rest of this story because it's a big fat piece missing, right? So here the thing is, let me tell y'all what the real thing is, okay? So we
mm-hmm.
actually married best friends at the time.
Well, y'all's married
And
to best friends.
yes, we married best friends.
Oh wow.
Twins and
And
best friends.
we both came from means. I'll just put it like that, where
Wow.
they didn't. So they thought we was stuck up and all this stuff, but they couldn't leave us alone though, right? But
Yes.
here's the thing: when they finally did decide to love us, they had already done the damage to push us away from the relationship. So I started cheating immediately. Let me see, year by year two, I had like I felt like my husband didn't like me, but my boyfriends loved me.
Mm.
Girl.
You know what I'm
Girl.
saying? All of them did.
Wow.
Amen.
All my niggas loved me.
They
But
did.
but my husband didn't like me like that. So I started cheating. And on top of the situation, her husband kind of knew what I was doing a little bit because he
Wait a
felt
minute. Did you just say you started cheating?
I
Hmm.
started cheating. I cheated.
That's
Let
a
me see.
half. Good morning.
I cheated the whole time except the first year. I
Wow.
ain't cheat the first year, but from year two to year five, which is when we divorced, I cheated. I cheated. I fucked that. Oh, excuse me. I messed that relationship up real good
I'm
because what
surprised
happened
you
was,
admitted
Now,
it.
see, I never cheated, and I wasn't even married. I never cheated on him, and I was never married.
Well, she's not telling the peek to the actual situation. So since you don't want to let the cat out the bag, I'm going ahead and expose Boo Boo Kitty real quick
I was
because
about to tell it,
you
but go ahead. I like my story.
because you had a baby outside your marriage in the same year that I did,
We
and
sure did.
that
What?
Twin.
and we are super twins. We were both pregnant,
Yeah.
eating real good, and didn't know we was both about to have a baby by somebody other than our husbands.
Oh wow.
Sure did.
Wow. Y'all
We sure did, honey.
Now that's real best friend work for real. That's some best friend power right there, baby.
We
that
were trying to save it for the book, but we had to give Mr. and Case the exclusive.
Right.
Oh, shit.
wow. That's
Because the truth is, we are identical. We are genetically the
mm,
same. So if we go through some of the same stuff in our relationship, you are most likely going to get the same reaction or same response
Yes.
wow.
from both of us. And we were both going through the same thing. They was like, they didn't like us like that, and they felt like they was better. They was like from the Midwest, some little um, Timbuktu town, you know.
Bumfuck, Ohio. I'm gonna say it. And from Bumfuck, Ohio. And
Exactly. And so we just were not equally yoked or matched, you know,
Wow.
and that plays a big part in it too. If you get with a person where you're not equally yoked, whether it be mentally there's a lot of, I could say a lot about being equally yoked, but when you get into a situation like that, it's gonna play out in a very particular way, and that's what happened. And I'm not ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
that's
everything that
great.
I didn't get in my relationship that I really needed, I got somewhere else. Now here's the real tea. He. I was wrong because he was a good man. I wasn't wrong. I was wrong with the things that I did. Now my sister, I feel like she was right for everything she did,
You
but I
damn
do
right.
feel like, but I feel
Okay,
like
so
I was wrong. I didn't have to do that.
Misha, you cheated after your man cheated.
No. He didn't cheat.
Oh, that's right, that's right. He
He didn't cheat. But when he did cheat, I left him.
right. And so wait a minute. Y'all both cheated before your man or man did or didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
and we didn't just cheat though. We carried on full relationships
I
outside
didn't
our.
carry on a full relationship. I was rotating them. I was rotating them. I didn't carry on a full relationship. I, I did rotate a couple, but this is what happened though. I'm not gonna tell that part of the story without giving the karma part of it because karma slapped me in my face immediately. It was like getting stabbed, choked, poisoned, bit, everything all at the same time because I messed up my long term marriage for someone who, okay, number one, we had sex in the back of a truck. I didn't have an orgasm.
Hmm.
It was 30 seconds. I had a son, which I love dearly. Okay, I mean, I love my baby for real. But yeah, wait. I didn't have an orgasm. Back of the truck, 30 seconds, got pregnant. He went to jail, and I found out he was gay.
Oh
And he was
wow.
crackhead.
Who was
And a
gay?
Right
crackhead.
there.
He
Who was gay, bro? I
was
missed it.
married,
Who was gay?
he was married to a transgender woman.
You'd have missed the whole thing because
Child.
he was gay and he was a crackhead. That's the code.
What?
Boom! Go on and
Damn.
blast him, please.
Y'all
I
are
forgot
not
about
playing fair right now. That is, y'all know I got to run back and forth. I'm trying to smoke the blunt, listen to the conversation. Come on now.
I'm telling you so. I mean, I felt like I was just doing me. And look, he don't like me. All my niggas love me. So I'm gonna get
Yep.
out here in the streets and get the love that I deserve. But in doing that, I did play myself in that respect. Like this fool, I didn't even bust one. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
even,
that was oh man, I know you probably kicked yourself after that.
you know what? I'd never had the regret because I do have a wonderful son who is absolutely gorgeous. I do feel like I was wrong in not leaving my marriage
Right.
instead of cheating and becoming the person that I became for a long time because while my sister, was only, cheating for about 3 years or whatever, or 4 years,
4 years. Hmm.
I was gone for like 12. So
Look, I worked for UPS. I was 20 years old. I was fine. I worked for UPS, which was 99% men, right? 99% men. So I had pulled like two up out of there, you know. And okay, so I had Tony with the boat, I had Tony with the green eyes, and then I had the other suit.
Tony with the boat, Tony with the green eyes.
Yeah, girl, I was getting it in. I had one for, every day of the week. And now it's funny because me and my ex-husband have become the best of friends, and we raised an amazing son. And he actually loves my daughter, who is my love child. He loves her just like he loves my son, even though she has her own father too. But I mean, it is what it is. Things happen, and sometimes you just got to accept it, move on, and do the best you can with what you have.
And on the flip side of that, my ex-husband hates me, and we have not spoken in 5 years since we divorced. And he does, and it's not funny. Look, he does not deal with the kids, and I know that it's because he was forced to pay child support for the son that isn't his. So because my son was born during our marriage and he stayed there and signed the birth certificate and was there for 11 years, the judge presumed him the father, and
Yeah.
he's paying child support for everybody. So he really, I think it's a hit out on me.
He should have wanted to do it though. He should have
Girl, ain't no
wanted to
hit out
do
on
it.
you.
That's wrong. You can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. But he should have, in my opinion, wanted to do it. The reason why is because he raised this boy for 11 years. How do you raise, and that's his namesake. How do you raise a child, a junior, for 11 years and then all of a sudden don't want nothing to do with him? He always had this bitch assness in his heart that I just couldn't stand. And I just never said nothing as long as y'all stayed together. But the day after you decided to divorce him, I told you how I really feel. I couldn't stand him.
But see, that's the same question I asked. How could he stay there another 10 years and harbor all this? I mean, I understand, it was still bickering back and forth and disrespect, so forth and so on, but he still stayed to basically, I don't know if he thought he would overcome it or if he stayed to just torture you with it. And
Well,
now,
no, I'm gonna be honest with you. He wasn't financially stable.
Right.
He didn't
He
have
had nowhere
the
else to go.
means to just get up and leave.
oh, okay, so it was
Yeah,
not.
so
Yeah, that clears up a lot. Then. Yeah, well, if that was the only reason, I wouldn't expect him to do nothing after he out of the house. I mean, it would be nice, but yeah, if that was the only reason, I wouldn't have expected anything.
yeah, and I don't. And I honestly, I just do want the best for him, and I hope that he is happy. He is remarried, and I mean, so it's bad that we couldn't work it out, but it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, some things just ain't meant to be.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I totally agree. Oh
But
wow.
another thing though, the about my particular relationship, I me and my sister, we kind of was a little hardcore back then. So I had cheated all that time, and then when my husband decided he wanted to step out a little bit, I was like, you gotta go.
That's what I was.
See, that's
But
why.
this is the cold part. The cold part is that when he did decide to go, I was going down like Mary J. Blige. My back was up against the wall, like,
Girl,
Lord, Lord.
you better stop it, Queen. Is you serious? You
I
started
was
doing all of
going
that
down.
after what you and did?
I was hurt.
You was
I
hurt.
didn't let him go when he cheated. I was like, deuces. Now you got somewhere to go. Why don't you call her up? If you're not gone by midnight, I'm gonna go on here and call the people on you. So we ain't got nothing else we need to do. I will see you in court. I tried to cry because I felt like you were supposed to cry after a situation like that, but I couldn't even cry. I couldn't even fake cry. I couldn't go down like Mary J. Blige. I kept that shit pushing. Kept that shit pushing.
Now I don't. Wow. All right. I guess you do supposed to cry after something like that, huh? It,
Well, you supposed to grieve, but everybody don't cry. But I don't see how she didn't cry because we cry. We see somebody get married on TV. Emotionally.
I had done too much crying and arguing and fighting during the
In the
relationship.
relationship.
So I guess I
oh,
was done. I was relieved. I was glad it was over. I didn't have to cheat no more because after the things that we had gone through and said during our arguments, it was no way I was ever going back to being faithful to him.
Mm,
Never.
mm.
so, question: if y'all would have been faithful, how y'all think things turned out?
Well, we could
Me and
all
my
do this
ex-husband would have been
together.
rich by it. We would have been rich because we did
Mhm.
very well together financially as a young couple. You know, we bought our home, we sold it and made hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, we did good together financially. And we would have had a good family. It would have been nice. But
Yeah.
like I said, everything happens for a reason. If I dwelled on that, it'd probably make me crazy because I still ended up successful. My current husband is an amazing man. And, you know, he stepped right up to the plate like it was nothing, you know. So we, on top of my kids having their own fathers, they have a stepfather who has, you know, really done everything that you could ask any man to do inside the household. We have a great life together, you know, so it's
See,
not
that's
much
why I
different.
can't wait to have a man to help me. I feel like I'm doing everything on my own.
Miss.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot.
you know, I I gotta applaud that though, because that's I applaud strong. I not saying that other women not strong, but when I see women like in the position you're in, and they're not, just being thottish and not really paying attention to the kid and whatnot. That that's strength, and that's something beautiful and something to be admired. And I understand everybody wants companionship. Nobody wants to be lonely in some form or fashion. But I don't know. You got it. You got it, Miss Cece.
I just want to tell y'all this, all right? These two women that's on the bottom of me, y'all rock. Like for real. I wish I had the heart that for real. I wish I had the heart to cheat. Like I just feel so I felt guilty giving my number out, and this man was incarcerated with the feds, y'all. He was in the feds. And I was scared when I gave my number out. I even told him, like I gave my number to this guy, and that's just because I wanted somebody to talk to. And he like, man, what you doing? You gonna mess over on me? You gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a guilt thing on me though. I didn't even want the boy. And then I had my daughter. My daughter would be out there like, she with my daddy. Don't talk to my mom. And I'll be like, that's right. Don't talk to me.
Girl,
You
that
know?
wouldn't have even been cheating. That wouldn't have even been cheating.
But see,
Other two ladies up here, West Coast Bells. They got a channel called West Coast Bells. If you guys want to look them up and
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Misha.
thanks.
Misha and Tyler, West Coast Bells,
they in the
and
comments
I
if you guys
see,
want to
and I
check them out.
um,
Thank you. And you know what? We just passed over a couple days ago, we passed a little over 1,000 subscribers.
Oh my
oh,
gosh, that's what's up.
congratulations!
Yes, so when our community tab appears,
That's
y'all are going
what's
to
up.
be up in there too. We're going to show major love to Mr. and Cakes, Marriage and Marijuana. We
That's
love
right.
y'all.
We love
We love
y'all
y'all
too.
too, and congrats on that 1K.
Thank you. And you know what? I need to make one more comment because this is something that a lot of people do. And I just feel the need to get this off my chest. You are not truly married until you say those words. And we got to stop as women giving men husband roles before they make that commitment.
I
I
agree.
mean,
I
it's
totally
I
agree.
agree too.
I know it's hard, but if you single and your man go to jail and y'all not married, you are not obligated to him. Period. Period. You obligated to yourself and your child to make the best life possible.
True.
5 or 6 years is a long time to waste
it
just for
was.
a man to decide that he don't want to be with you.
I
Oh, waste. But
agree.
wait a minute, hold on though. He want to be with me now, y'all. Now he love me again. Now you understand what I'm saying? He told me maybe like 2 weeks ago, no lie. He said, you the only woman that ever cooked for me. You the only woman that ever. But I'm like, you had such a good woman, but then you did me so dirty. So I don't get it. What you want me to keep on waiting and keep on? You know what I'm
Honestly,
saying?
honestly,
Guys take a long time to mature.
honestly, he can't do nothing for you in there.
Right. And he only
Remember, it
wants
should
you because he
always
can't get
beware
nothing
of
better.
girl who promises. You get letters. You get, oh my God, you the only one girl. When I get out, I want to marry you, girl.
Girl.
That's just
Okay,
string
wait.
along
We're
talk.
getting married.
Nothing but string along talk.
Wait a
Yep.
minute, y'all. I need to congratulations to y'all on the 1K. I was on mute over here saying congratulations and didn't know I was on mute. What's the channel name?
West Coast Bell. They in
West
the
Coast.
comments.
The,
The
Oh,
name
in the comments.
yeah, West Coast Bells.
West
Yep.
Coast Bells.
Cause we can't. I don't know if y'all don't. I don't know if we can still drop links. So I'll just be writing people's name down now.
Yeah,
Let me see. I'm gonna tag us real quick.
let's see. I probably can do it. Let me go see.
I know how to work this thing. I don't know why we
What's
acting
up,
crazy.
no niche?
I
We got
forgot you could
5
be
on it.
dropping links because we. Oh my gosh, we be so
Okay.
lax.
It-
We
it-
don't even have our join button up.
I know. There go right there, like mother.
Oh, somebody did it. Thank
Yep,
you,
I see
Brian.
it.
I know that's right. Thank you.
No, they ain't lying. That's
Who did it?
Pacific. Pacific Bell.
Yeah,
She does.
that's me. My page is Pacific Bells, and I'm Thai, but our page together is West Coast Bells.
Okay.
So
Oh, you had one.
Pacific Bells is actually both of ours together, and I did change my avatar, but it has not updated yet. I don't know what's going on with
was wondering what you were just
that.
saying. I'm like Pacific Bells.
Yeah, it's both. It's both ours, but that's not the channel that we work on. So I think I got one subscriber, and I think that's the West Coast Bells.
When you see us chatting, if you see West Coast Bells, that's Misha. If you see Pacific Bells, that's Ty. Even though both channels are both of us.
Okay. And there you go right there. Like mother. I dropped the link again.
For their channel?
No.
Oh, for her to come up.
Yes, I think she went down. Then she said she fell off. Think she went to go to it now.
But yeah, y'all, as a young woman, I wanted to be in a relationship so bad. I wanted to be married. I wanted to have kids. I think by the time I was 14, 13 or 14, maybe even younger, I had my husband picked out, my kids' names picked out, how many kids I wanted to have. And it's just too young to be, that's too young to be thinking about stuff like that. I'm glad that my daughter is about to be 16 years old. She's not thinking nothing about no boys, nothing about having no kids.
Hmm.
None of that, and I feel like that's a good thing because there's so many more things to focus on as a young woman.
Yeah.
Then we get older and we try to get into these relationships and force commitment and force, you know, when you just grow and let things happen organically, then that's when you get the real gold, the real treasure, the real
Yeah,
relationship that's worth fighting for.
if you don't focus on yourself while you're young, you're going to be 40, 45, having grandkids, talking about,
Yeah.
I ain't babysitting. I ain't babysitting. I got things I'm doing that on New Year. I don't know what y'all going to do. I didn't lay down and have them babies.
Yeah. And it's definitely the mothers and fathers are getting younger and younger, so the grandparents is getting younger and younger. And I'm really trying to figure out whether is that going to be a continuing trend? Are they going to continue getting younger and younger?
Nope, I'm about to stop the trend right now. Hey, little girl, when can you leave my household? No, they can't hear you. I'm being serious. When can you leave the house? When are you grown though?
25. I don't see her.
Mm.
21. She can't go nowhere until she's 25 because first off, at 21, you still dumb. That's when you start making all your mistakes. You ain't going nowhere. You is still a kid. Okay, we gonna establish you some credit and get your life right before you
That's
understand
right.
what I'm saying? You're
That's
not
right.
going nowhere, girl. No, I want you can have your first child at 31. That's when you can have your first one, your first child.
Did you
Okay.
check the name?
Right. When you know how to make responsible decisions, when I trust you to make responsible decisions, that's when I'll let you go. Until then, hey, sit on down.
First off, you
Right.
still crying every time I come on my period. You talk, so why you bleeding down there? Girl, bye. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
And you know
So,
what? As far as the cycle of the parents becoming younger, I think history just repeats itself because at one time, everyone was really young having babies. You know, they were 15 or 16, they were getting married. 13 and 14 getting married and
Yeah, our
having babies.
grandparents.
Yeah, my grandmother got married at 12,
11. 11.
11, okay, and had my dad at 12.
Mm.
So yeah, and I couldn't imagine that until I got pregnant at 15. So it just, I mean, and that was, she was a really young grandmother. So that's like 40 years after
And
40 or
she
50 years.
married. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that was 40 or 50 years after she did. Mommy, stop. Okay, hold on. But I just think the
No.
history repeats itself. It depends on what environment you grow up in and how much attention you get as a young woman, not sexual, but mental attention. How you're taught to
Emotional.
respect, emotional attention, how you're taught to respect yourself, and how you're taught to love yourself. So, I mean, it's probably not necessarily a trend because it was happening before. You
Uh-huh.
know, the trend probably is somewhere else. Like they're just not getting enough emotional attention.
Okay, now let me ask this because I agree, and I'm gonna ask this question, but I already have my thoughts on this. As far as the emotional attention, do you agree that yes, it needs to start in the house? However, on the outside from certain people, it needs to be continued.
Yeah, I think that continuance though it comes in the form of grandparents, aunts, uncles, and things like that, and friends. By no
Yes.
means do I think that attention from the opposite sex
Oh, no,
should.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
walk.
That can't happen because that's what's so confusing. Because you start to
Yes.
mistake that attention for love. When you don't
Yes.
get that real love from your parents and from your grandparents and from your dad and all of that stuff, you start to mistake that attention from the opposite sex, and you misconstrue what that really is. When it's really somebody that just really want to get down in your drawers, you know.
Yeah, and just to
Yeah.
piggyback off of what Mister was saying, yes, it does need to be continued outside of the home, but it needs to be reinforced. So if I'm teaching you how to love yourself inside the home, maybe we're gonna go walking, we're gonna work out, we're gonna make sure we go to doctor's appointments
And
and
eat
dentist
right.
appointments and eat right and make sure that we're teaching the right things as far as self love goes. Because going out into the environment, it could be hard for a child to interpret, well, how do I continue to love myself outside the house? Or how do I continue to build the things that my parents are teaching me? They're not going to think like that. So it's our jobs to continue to enforce and reinforce and add on and build onto the things that we're teaching them in the home.
I can
So
add something even deeper. I can add something a little deeper, you guys.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Mister, but this is the thing. My grandmother at the time, she married somebody that was twice her age. And I'm currently married to somebody that's nearly twice my age.
Mm.
When we met, he was twice my age. I was 25 and he was 50. Now I'm 40 and he's 66. And
Well, he's what? You're 40 and
he
he's what?
he's 66.
Okay, I thought you said 56 because I had to let you.
No, no, I don't come to tell half the story. I come to tell the whole story. So
Like that's the
he's
60, like a 50.
he's 66 and he did take on that role, and I admire him for that and love him for that, but it does get real hard sometimes because he is older and he's in where I'm just now becoming the adult that I'm supposed to be and fully seasoned. He
Right.
been seasoned and he like in his second adulthood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean it the rabbit hole goes deep.
I
That's
want
all
to
I
touch
can say.
back on the kids when they step out the household. My
Uh,
daughter is y'all know she in virtual school. I just told y'all that. But
Mhm.
I want y'all to know that this little girl, now I'm telling y'all the truth. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm sitting here in my robe. I don't got, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in my robe, y'all. Okay. I'm still ready to go night night. Okay. This little girl woke up. I walked in the house at 6 from work. Okay. And you know, I'm tired. Y'all in real life, I'm tired. But she woke up at like maybe 8. Okay. Virtual class do not start until 9 o'clock. Did y'all hear me? I said start at 9 o'clock. I said virtual class start at 9 o'clock. She had her barrettes. She had been brushed her teeth. This little girl like, mama, come on, change my barrette. I'm like, girl.
Oh shoot.
I'm like, why can't you just? She like, mama, please change my barrette. Because she knows she can't touch her hair. You understand? But it come from the hygiene. It come from the way they walk, the way they talk. You understand what I'm saying? I had my daughter in the 3rd grade now. I'm telling y'all, from preschool to now, her teacher still let me know, like, Tamila is the most respectable child in the classroom. I know that. Regardless if I'm here, listen, she can be in the school building. If she not saying yes, ma'am, no, thank you, she probably feeling in her soul that I'm about to come beat her ass. Because if you're not respecting these people, that means you're not respecting me. You understand?
True.
So I need you to be, it goes right back into, like I said, I'm preparing her for the world. I'm not preparing you for fairy tale. You understand? Because let me tell y'all this, and I haven't told nobody this on the platform yet, but it is what it is. Eventually it's gonna get out. I got shot in the head. You understand what I'm saying? So I need her to know that you know how you a kid when you young, you be like, oh, nothing can never happen to me. We thought we could never die. We thought, you understand what I'm saying? We thought no harm could never come to us. You understand what I'm saying? So, and this happened to me at 17. You understand? So I need my daughter to know that a bullet don't got a name on it. A rapist don't care who you are or who child you is. A kidnapper don't care that you black, white, light skin, long hair, short hair. You understand what I'm saying? I need her to know that the world is not a game. You understand? So it does matter what we teaching in the household, and it does matter what the grandmas and the aunties and the uncles need to back the parents up on everything. You understand? My child should not have an outlet to run. I'm just using y'all for example, to run the cakes, Auntie Cakes, and be like, Auntie Cakes, I want to go on a date, but my mama told me no. But I'm gonna tell her I came over here. Auntie Cakes supposed to be like, no, motherfucker, I'm about to call your mama and we about to jump you. You understand what I'm saying?
Kind of
Because
I'm gonna jump you, but I'm not kind of like
yeah, but Auntie Cakes should not be okay with her running to you saying, I'm about to go on this date, even though mommy said I couldn't. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like,
Right.
the family have to back up what the head of the household is saying. You understand? And it goes back to, this is why her father is gonna be a part of her life, regardless if he wants to or not. I don't need this man money, but I do need you to be a part of my daughter's life. I do need you to back me up when I say you got to go to bed at 8 o'clock at night. You understand what I'm saying? Because she need that man tone or that man authority to know, okay, mommy said go to bed at 8 o'clock. You need to go to bed at 8 o'clock. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm learning a lot from y'all right now.
Yeah. It is so amazing that you're able to be sitting here and talking. I know you know that.
Yes.
You're sitting here like
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this conversation with you guys this morning.
Oh yes, me too. This is what we like to do.
Yeah, it's very
Me too,
peaceful
and I
over
gotta
here.
get these kids into school. So it's been so much fun. This is me, Chef, from the West Coast Bells, and I gotta run. I'll see y'all later, Mr. and Cakes.
Yes, ma'am, Misha. Be easy. Big salute.
For sure.
It was nice meeting you, baby. Oh, she left.
Yep, it was nice meeting you too. And I actually got to get back to work too, y'all. I'm actually working at home right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my job. But it was a pleasure speaking with you all. It's nice to meet you. What was your name? Love, the mother, love.
like daughter. I put her link in the chat too.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your channel and check you out too.
Yeah, I'm coming to everybody. I'll be there.
And I'm still listening, so y'all keep on talking. It's gonna get me through my work day, or at least the morning part.
Yes, ma'am. Be easy. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right.
Salute. But
I'm
yeah,
still here, y'all.
that that's that's a remarkable story, like mother, like daughter, and I definitely, when you decide to tell your story, I'm definitely gonna be there, listening and supporting and thanking God that He saw fit to let you stay in the number. That's one of the first things I said when I got on here today. I thank God that He let me and those that's present to continue to be in this number because we ain't have to be.
Yeah, but I got the utmost respect for you, King, and for the Queen over there. Like I truly do. And it's not so much about, you know what I'm saying, like this platform that we on. Y'all just show mad love. Y'all truly do. You know what I'm saying? And it come from your hearts. And we know it come from your hearts. You know, and I say we because I'm speaking to everybody that's here with y'all right now, that's hanging with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm very new here.
Very underrated.
Yeah. I'm very new here, but I love y'all. I truly do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all open my eyes to a lot. Even when she go on her little chats, you know what I'm saying? I don't call them rants. I call them chats.
I forgot you was in there.
Oh no, baby, it's okay.
Sometimes we gotta get stuff off our chest, and I keep telling y'all, I be holding so much in. I be feel like I'm explode. So sometimes I just gotta get it out.
No, I love it because you show that we human. You understand what I'm saying? Like y'all show us that it's not nothing perfect. It cannot be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I just love realness. You know what I'm saying? I love the rawness of this platform. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really do. I don't like y'all can't. I don't like the fact that y'all don't put up, oh, we don't do this, we don't do that. We just, you know what I'm saying, we over here and we making this money and you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it ain't all about the money. I'm gonna make my money regardless. You know what I'm saying? This platform is, it's just like I said, it's a lot of stuff that you were saying that day that I was just over here shaking my head like facts. Tell them,
In
roll
my
up.
video. Oh.
We was in the car.
Oh, in the car. Oh yeah. You know what? I don't even know I don't even remember everything I said. I was like on some I was definitely freaking out. I was definitely freaking out. I just you guys, I still gotta tell y'all like what led up to that. I had I had a fucked up ass weekend that I would never ever forget, and I never thought that I would go through that shit.
Yeah, because you kept telling us, I'm gonna come back, y'all. I'm gonna come back. And I was waiting for your ass all that day. I'm like, she ain't gonna come back.
No, I had got on the road after that. But I'm definitely gonna tell it because shit is real. It's real.
I was on this platform 2 years ago, and I told my story on this platform, and you know what I'm saying, and I was ready for war. I was ready to get my name out here, and I was ready. But then again, I wasn't because the devil, and that's another thing. The devil just play on your tippy toes when he know you trying to float, to be greater things, And I allowed a lot of people to destroy something that could have been great, But
Yeah,
I truly believe. I'm sorry. What you say?
I said I understand that. It's happened to the best of us. Allow somebody to destroy something that could truly be great.
Yeah, because people get confused of. Okay, so I say this all the time, and I truly mean it. It doesn't matter what nobody do to me. It really doesn't. It only matters how I do you, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that.
So and this speaking to all my cousins and all my aunts and everybody that told me he gonna do this and he gonna do that, right? But it never mattered to me because, like I told y'all from the beginning, I knew he wasn't gonna do right. It never mattered what he was gonna do, right? It just mattered what I was doing, okay? Because God don't give you. It's not a thing of having credit with God, right? Mm-hmm. But God don't see what others doing to you. He only see what you doing in your heart. You understand? So long as my heart in the right place, it doesn't matter what if you can throw sticks and stones at me, it shouldn't have mattered. But you got to remember, 2 years ago, I was 2 years younger. I would never have talked to y'all the way I'm talking to y'all now 2 years ago. Never.
Growth, God, growth, experience, maturity. Yeah.
all that.
You know, and then that's why I say I love talking to the youth. I would 2 years ago, I was doing my motivating speakings. I was doing 101s. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing better in life, but I let evil tear me down. Because that's what I say. It's evil. When anybody, they say, oh, you hating, you hating. That's not being hate, right? That's an evil spirit that person have on them. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to speak down on you or to, let me tell you something. Everybody in the world always got a choice, right? The
Right.
choice is to be right or to be wrong. It's no in between. Okay. It's never an in between. Okay. I hate when people say, "Oh, it's because of this or because of that." No, 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 no. You was gonna go left or you was gonna go right. You understand? That's
True.
it.
True.
Okay. So you choosing to be negative. You're choosing to be mean. You're choosing to be. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got a choice. You can't tell me that you don't.
Yeah.
Now, your upbringing, because my child father always say, and I'm just gonna speak on my life experience. I ain't gonna speak on everybody else because I don't know everybody else's life. But my child father always say, it's the way I was brought up. No, nigga, because the way we both was brought up in the hood. We both from Detroit. We both was brought up in the slums. So what do you mean? Your upbringing don't mean who you are.
I say that all the time.
I agree.
My upbringing, my mama worked at Sam's Club her whole life and still working at Sam's Club right now. I never worked at Sam's Club. Let me tell y'all something. I never worked nowhere where they had to pay me every 2 weeks. Every job that I have worked was something that is adult wise or me working, you know what I'm saying, at the restaurant, getting fast tips every day because I'm a fast money type person. I need the money right there and there. I'm not about to work for you for a whole 2 weeks and wait for a check. That's not me. That never been me.
I feel you.
You understand? That never been my lifestyle. But to say, oh, well, the way my mama raised, because my mama raised us to get a 9 to 5. I don't want no 9 to 5. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was mine.
my phone.
No, I thought it was mine. So I was about to say, who calling me this early? But yes, at the end of the day, I just feel like we all got choices, man. And I feel like I made my wrong choices. I'm not perfect, but I tell people this all the time too, King and Queen. I tell them all the time, I'm not perfect, but I'm so close to it. And I'd rather be closer to perfect than close to, you understand what I'm saying? I'd rather be, man, I'm not perfect at all, but I'm so close to it.
I feel you.
That's why I tell my daughter, I don't want you to get all A's, girl. I don't, girl, bye. How you gonna get all A's? There's no way. But if you can do that, girl, I would be. Listen, I'm proud of my daughter when she get a 79. You don't want to know why? Because, girl, you was so close to a B. You was so close.
Right.
We was like right there. They could have just gave you that extra point. Fuck it. We taking that C. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not gonna discourage you from nothing because if you really trying your best, baby, then that's all I can ask for.
And you know what? That's great. I'm glad you said that because our best was well. I ain't gonna. I, someone's best for some people in this world ain't good enough, and they think they encouraging and pushing and push a little too hard, show too much tough love and damage the child that way. And if you don't damage the child, you damage your relationship.
Mm-hmm. And this is why the hugs and the kisses. And like your wife said, I'm just so happy. You don't know how much she touched my heart when she said, girl, you go on a date every Sunday. You don't, I know you don't believe me, but I started crying at that moment. Like I was really in tears. I really was. Because I never even looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's just like that part is so it's important to do that. Listen here. I need her to understand.
Now you go to reading at 11. Okay, so do independent work. Yeah, thank you for taking your time. You're welcome. I appreciate it. I know you like time, so get up and stretch.
Yeah. Okay, so I need her to understand that the love is never gonna change with me, no matter if, like right now, she was over there stressing about the paperwork, the little typing and all that. Listen here, you can stress about that all you want. I still love you the same way, girl. This love ain't changing.
That's what's up.
And that's people. I'm not gonna say people, but I seen it in my own family. My aunties discard their kids because the lifestyle they live. You understand what I'm saying? But that's still your baby. You understand what I'm saying? That's still your baby. You need any mistakes that Tamila make until she's 25, and I told y'all that until she's 25, I gotta look at myself in the mirror. I gotta look at myself.
Yeah, I understand that part too.
I'm the one that's raising her.
Mm.
So if she do go out here and pick up a gun and make the wrong choice and do something, once again, she got her own choice. But it goes back to the household. Tamila know not to touch no gun, bruh. She know not to pick up no gun and shoot nobody. She know not to, you understand what I'm saying? But at the same token, she got a choice in that moment. But your choice should go back to the household. What did my mama teach me? What did she say? What did it? You understand what I'm saying? Come on now. My baby father know that his mama and his father didn't teach him to be no drug dealer and to have guns and to, that's may have what you seen in the neighborhood. That may have what your friends been doing and all of that may have what you've been seeing. But nigga, in the household, Sandra wasn't playing. Oops, sorry, that's my baby daddy mama now. But she ain't, she wasn't going for that.
Right.
His mama 5'11". This lady weighed 230. Boy, she ain't, she wasn't going for that.
But he made his choice to go opposite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't tell me because of your upbringing is the reason why you are. Listen to me. I don't care about no celebrities and nothing like that. I'm talking about people that we don't know about. I'm talking about the young lady that own her own nail salon. I'm talking about the lady that own her grocery store. I'm talking about the young man that's decorating shoes and making shirts, right? You think them people ain't have a hard life?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
You think he ain't had a choice to sell drugs, or she didn't have a choice to go steal? And you understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. Because to this day, people can judge me, or the people that really know me, that know what I'm doing to feed my child, they can judge me all they want. It doesn't matter. She don't go to a day without eating. Her lights might have been cut off. How long your lights was cut off for? For like 10 minutes. And I'm not ashamed to say that my lights got cut off with my child. I'm not ashamed to say that because of the simple fact she know that her mama gonna get them bad boys cut back. Hey, Cakes, listen, mama, I ain't even had no money on the credit card. Using the credit card, they ain't got no money on it to get the lights turned back on. Did you hear me?
Case had just stepped out the room, but I'm a tell her. But hey, you doing your thing. Big salute. I got nothing but props and respect for that.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all, listen, anybody that encourage me or say they proud or anything like that, that fills me up, that builds me up, that lets me know I got to keep moving, keep doing what I got to do. I ain't the only mama that's doing it. I know it's another bright queen out there that's doing it and that's holding baggage on her back, and she don't know how it's going to happen, but it keep happening. You understand? I know she out there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But I would love to join y'all again. I can't wait to get on the platform and tell y'all some more stories and some more juice. But I'm about to get in tune with this little girl because she over here just, I don't know what's wrong with her. She just, what's wrong, baby?
It's hard. I want to be back in Christian.
Yeah, I guess third grade is hard. I don't understand this math either. I don't.
Well, sister said he proud of you, sis.
Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Hey, Queen, I love you. Keep that crown on, baby. It's shining.
Yes, man. And on that note, hey, we love y'all. Much appreciation. Big shout out to all of you. My words of encouragement is Continue doing y'all. Continue being who you are. Continue raising your children. Take care of our future. Y'all doing it right. I have nothing but utmost respect. A big shot. This 5 covers everything. Hey, this Mr. Cakes, Eminem collectively with Marriage and Marijuana. We love y'all. Got 5 on it. Sideways.